Alright there, guys. Welcome back to another video down at Off the Beaten Trail today. Fat tire there. Got done with work at 3, screwed around at home a little while, got out of my work clothes. So I got something to tell you guys. I'm gonna try to weasel down here. So I was at work today, right? Because I worked 11 to 3 today, and so one of my coworkers, Trent, one of my coworkers went on break. So it's me, Autumn, Trent, and Brian. Brian was done at 2. So Brian was done at 2. Autumn was done at 4. I was done at 3, and Trent was done at 4. So it's Brian done at 2. I'm done at 3. Trent and Autumn done at 4. And Lily, my boss, was at another store to help with an audit. But it was me, Autumn, Brian, and Trent until Brian left at 2 and I left at 3. There's the Taco Bell right there. And so Trent gets sent on break before Brian leaves, right? And and Trent's almost done with break, and I'm out doing garbage. And Trent's coming outside to, talk to me a little bit and screw with me at the same time. And sorry, I about fell. Again, I don't know what's going up here, but I'll turn around. And so Trent came out by me, and I called him. I was like, to come over by me, because like I said, I was outside doing garbage. And he's like, "What's up?" And I said, "Come look at this. There's a shit ton of soda in the dumpster." He's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, there's a shit ton of soda in the dumpster, in the trash one. Because we've got 2 dumpsters at my work, one's for trash. Other crap you throw out, besides like cardboard, unless if it's chicken related, and then you have to throw it out. And we got a dumpster for cardboard. So when I'm throwing garbage in the in the garbage dumpster, and there's a shit ton of, like I said, a shit ton of soda. And he comes and looks, and he goes back in, talks to Autumn, comes back out. Well, he takes a picture, goes back and shows Autumn. And then fucking comes back out with a couple I go in with him. He gets a couple of garbage bags because he wanted to go get some. He wanted some too. He's like getting the little garbage bags that we use for chicken breader. I was like, "Dude, why don't you just throw it in the fucking? Why don't we just use the fucking garbage can that we use to bring the garbage out?" He's like, "No, why don't we just use these bags? They should be big enough." I was like, "Dude, no, they aren't." I told him, "No, they are not going to be big enough." He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." And we just tried it just to be sure, to prove I was right, and I was. I said, "Dude, I'm going to get a fucking, a garbage can. It was like the fucking plastic Brute 55-gallon ones or whatever on wheels. And so I threw all the sodas I had in my arms in that bag in the can. Then I rolled the can down to the out, because I brought the cans back in, and then was just gonna try to do the bag trick, just to see how we're gonna do this if the bags don't work. Which I was right, the bags didn't work. I knew they weren't. So then I went and, like I said, got the fucking garbage can, rolled it back out, with the sodas I had put in there. And then we filled it up about half to 3/4 of the way to the top. The bin was half to 3/4 full of fucking soda. Because we had the 20-ounce bottles, we had 12-ounce cans and 16-ounce cans, because there's some coffee cans in there that he took, full of coffee. And there's that Nitro Pepsi, that fucking Nitro Cola or whatever the fuck it is. So he took all that, and there's root beer, Pepsi, Mountain Dew. I took most of the Pepsi and the Mountain Dew for other than like 2 or 3, 1 or 2 of each one. And he took 2 Mountain Dew and like 2 Pepsis, like 1 liter, and a can of Pepsi or whatever. And all the root beer that he grabbed. And I took most of the Mountain Dew. And I called my brother. And I was like, hey. He's like, what? And I said, can you go in my room? He's like, yeah. And that first drawer, because I got an old waterbed frame, has, holding my mattress. And I got drawers underneath it. And one side I have all like my boxers and socks, hats and gloves, and my gym shorts that I normally wear in the summer on one side, and then the other side, so it'd be the back side by like my computer desk and my shelves and shit, would be all of the electronic shit that I don't use. All maybe like 1 pair of like shorts. And then I got all my cinch bags in that front drawer up on my headboard on the back side on the other side of where all my shit is. And all my hats and all that shit. So I told him, hey, can you go in, told him what drawer. Can you go, grab 2 or 3, and he grabbed me 3, thankfully. I was like, can you grab me 2 or 3, but cinch bags, string bags. He's like, why? I said, because I told him I'll show you when you get up here. He's like, okay. He said the first drawer by your headboard on the back side of, by your desk, right? And I was like, yeah. So we get off the phone. He's grabbing them. The camera goes off. It's him leaving. He's got the cinch bags. He had 2 inside of the one. And it's the white one that I normally use. That he had the other 2 on the inside of. And brings them up, and I roll the garbage can that we had all the sodas and shit in. He's like, he had kind of like the dumbfounded or like surprised look. in his face. You know, that I got all that out of the dumpster. You know, so yeah, I got about $50-$60 worth of fucking soda for free. Because it was expired and it was getting thrown out. I mean, yeah, is that health conscious wise, drinking expired shit? No. Is it healthy to drink soda constantly like that? No. But hey, it's fucking free, so why get, let it just go, let it get thrown out or whatever. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. And I'm gonna get some riding done before it gets too dark, because it's starting to get dark as we speak. So, but anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.